Alright, hello there, family. See, I'm gonna read a couple books here. See, the first book, can you see that? Good Night, Sweet Butterflies, A Colored Dreamland. This is so Presley you can read this to her when she goes to sleep at night. Alright, here we go, ready? Hush, sweet butterflies, not another peep. It's time to find a place where you can go to sleep. On yellow daisies, waving to the yellow setting sun. In swinging green reeds where green frogs are having fun. Near a trickling blue stream under a fading blue sky. On purple pansies tickling a purple dragonfly. By an orange fox dreaming in a grove on orange blossoms, with a pink piglet and 3 playful pink possums. On red roses as a red robin sings goodnight, and a gold field glowing in the firefly's gold light, with white sheep gazing at the white moon way up high. And now you are resting neath the silver starry sky. Sweet dreams till morning, when you can wake and play on another full colorful springtime day. Right there. Alright, let's see. Stand by. Alright. Hello again, family. This time, I'm going to read The Biggest Valentine Ever. This is for Mallory, for Valentine's Day. I don't know if you'll get it in time. Alright. Alright. Once there were 2 mice who fell in love with the same Valentine, but it didn't start out that way. The day before Valentine's Day, Miss Mousley asked all the students in her class at Mouseville School to make Valentine cards. The 2 friends, Clayton and Desmond, decided to make a card together and give it to Miss Mousley as a surprise. Clayton cut a big heart out on cardboard. Desmond made a heart-shaped hole in the middle. Desmond cut out some small pink hearts and pasted them around the hole. Then he added a few more. Clayton glued glitter on his hearts. Then he glued on more glitter. He stepped back. You put too many hearts on, Clayton said. Desmond was upset. You put too much glitter on the hearts. Well, why did you make that hole in the middle, asked Clayton. I thought it looked nice, said Desmond. It doesn't look nice. It looks awful, yelled Clayton. I think it looks very nice, said Desmond, frowning. They glared at each other.
The following is a test of the general chemical and collision alarm and ship's whistle connected from the pilot house. Disregard.
I don't want to make a Valentine with you, yelled Clayton. I don't want to make a Valentine with you, yelled Desmond. They tore their Valentine in half. I'm going to make my own Valentine, said Clayton. I'm going to make my own Valentine, said Desmond. That night at dinner, Clayton's dad said, Son, you look sad. Can I help? Clayton hung his head. He told his dad about the Valentine. Clayton's dad thought for a moment. You guys make nice Valentines on your own, but I think you would make a nicer Valentine together. At that same time, over at Desmond's house, Uncle Vernon said exactly the same thing. But Clayton didn't listen to his dad. He marched back to his room and began to make his very own Valentine. He cut a big heart out of cardboard, but he didn't put a hole in the middle. He put pink hearts around the edge, but not enough pink hearts. Then Clayton put glitter on his hearts, but it was too much glitter. He stepped back and looked at his Valentine. It wasn't just right. At the same time, Desmond was making his very own Valentine. He cut a big heart out of cardboard, but he wasn't good at cutting large things, and the heart was lopsided. He made a neat heart-shaped hole in the middle, but then he put too many hearts around the hole. He sprinkled on some glitter, but not enough glitter. Desmond stepped back and looked at his Valentine. It wasn't just right. The next morning, Clayton and Desmond took the school bus. They sat far away from each other.
The ship expects to be alongside USS Arctic at 15:30. Make all preparations for underway replenishment.
But as they were getting off the school bus, Desmond tripped on the stairs. He bumped into Clayton and they fell down. "I think we should try to make our Valentine again," said Clayton. "No one said we couldn't," said Desmond. In our class, Clayton and Desmond put their heads together and came up with a plan. Then Clayton cut out the biggest, most perfect red heart anyone has ever seen. They added a pink heart to fit in the middle. Then Desmond, who was good at cutting small things, cut out some tiny pink hearts and pasted them onto the big red heart. Clayton added some glitter and cut out a bunch of other hearts. Desmond made a nose on one and a mischievous eye. They stepped back to look at their card. It was a giant Valentine mouse. See? "Wow," said Clayton, "we did it. We did it together," and they gave each other a high five. They cut up a lace dolly and glued it around the edge. Then they wrote on their card in big letters, "Happy Valentine's Day to Miss Mousley. We love you, Clayton and Desmond." They carried the Valentine to their classroom and gave it to Miss Mousley. She clapped with delight. The whole class cheered. It was the biggest Valentine ever, and it was also the best. The best Valentine ever, and the biggest. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this session. Stand by for more recordings from me. There's going to be a few more this deployment. Mallory, I love you, babe. Give Dallas a hug. Tell Presley I love her. And that's going to do it for this session. I love y'all.